What's up, Aunt?
What's going
All
on?
right, I got a question. So I've been talking to this man for like I would say shit, like 4 or 5 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, we were on a date last night, and then ended up like coming back to my house, and he slept over. And then everything was cool. It was all good. And then this morning it was also all cool. Like he acted normal. Then like a few hours ago, he gonna text me, I went through your phone. Why does it seem like you're single? I'm like, cause I am. Like, what? Like, am I wrong for saying that?
Um,
I am single. And also, what when I say that, like what he saw, I don't like physically see nobody else
okay,
besides him.
okay.
So I don't know if he means like me responding to like people's DMs, like shit like that. But I was like, what? I am single. What you mean? You never made it official with me?
Well, first off, if he shouldn't make it official with you, especially if you're talking to other men. That would be idiotic of him. But I think it's very simpy of him to go through your phone. I'm not going through no woman's phone, especially a woman that I'm just fucking around with. That's the last thing I'm doing. I think that's some simp shit. I think that's overly emotional. Um, but
I thought it was weird too. I'm like, why'd you go through my phone? Like, what's the reason? He was like, I was curious. I'm
yeah,
like,
that's some.
what? You could have just asked me, like, oh, are you only talking to me or are you talking to other people? Like, you could have just asked me that and had a conversation. Like, you a grown ass man. You're 31 years old. Like, be
Yeah, did
so
he
for
have your
real. Why you want
passcode
me
or
on my
something?
phone?
How did he get in your phone?
He just, I don't got no password, no nothing, because I don't got nothing to hide. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he just went in it when I was asleep.
Yeah, I think that's pretty simpy to go through a girl phone and you just like y'all just linked up on some other shit. I think and then texting you about it. But
Right? Like, I
I
thought that was weird.
yeah,
That's
but
what, and
this
I was
but
like, that's
the
what I
okay,
said to him.
hold on, Ava, hold on, or Ava, which one is it? I said it right the first time. I
Yeah,
think Ava, hold on,
it's cool.
hold on. You cannot expect any man to take you seriously and you talking to other guys. I don't think no man should take no other woman seriously and you talking to other dudes. And if you like him
I'm not
enough,
talking to other
you
men
gotta
though.
let me
That's the thing.
finish and stop cutting me off. This is like your fourth,
Sorry,
fifth time
sorry.
doing it. Be quiet. Let me finish what I'm trying to say. No guys is really no guy of value. Clearly he not because he going through your fucking phone on some simpy shit. No man of value is going to want to take you seriously, and you're talking to other men. I don't even think you like him like that because if you did, you wouldn't even be talking to other dudes. I'm not saying you sleeping with. I'm not saying you going to their house and shit. I'm not saying all that. So you don't even have to argue that point. I don't really care what you're doing. I'm just speaking about in the sense of the communication aspect. No guys, I'm not talking to no woman that's talking to other dudes. So if you think like what I'm telling you is I'm giving you game for the future. When you start talking to dudes and you think, okay, well, I'm gonna just talk to guys until he tell me we go together. That shit don't work. That's not how that's gonna fly. And if you really like the dudes, you ain't gonna want to talk to no dude in the first place anyway. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I think no, that's true. But this is the thing: is it's not like he went on my phone and saw me like having conversations with men. Like it was literally just he probably just saw me like responding to DM shit like that, and so he was saying like,
How is but
oh,
that's
it seems like you
conversations.
single.
That's conversations with other guys. What do you mean?
I guess so. I mean, shit. I don't know if I had like if I knew that we was like together or like he was gonna like you know
Why
what I'm
would you?
saying?
Why would
I
you?
would not be responding to no man's DM or
But
like
what
liking
what
a
woman of value has random guys sleeping at your house? I mean, I'm assuming y'all fucked, right?
no. I've never had sex with this man. I've only known him like 4 months.
So then why would you have him sleep at your house?
Cause we just got back late. Like it was just
There's no just y'all. This is the behavior of a modern. You're like this is the logic of modern women. Why would you want a random nigga just sleeping in your crib and you just looking at it
he's
like
not
oh
random.
you got one more
That's
time
the
to you
thing. He's
got
not
listen to me you
random.
got one more time to cut me off and I'm gonna get you the fuck off the live. Stop cutting me off. You did this shit like 5 times already. I tried to be nice to you and tell you to stop the first 3 times. One more time you cut me off, I'm gonna get you the fuck on. Stop cutting me off. What I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you game, and you listening to respond instead of listening to understand. That's probably why you in the predicament that you in because you can't be quiet and listen. Be quiet. Most of you women will have better outcomes in the dating market in life if y'all would just shut the fuck up. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You shouldn't have random men sleeping in your home. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You older than me. Ain't you like 30? Or however old you're older than me. I shouldn't have to tell you this shit. You should not have random men sleeping in your bed, and you're chalking it up as, oh, it's just whatever. We just came home and we just fell asleep. It's like, it's not that big deal. It is a fucking big deal. He's sleeping in your bed. Whether y'all fucked or not, which y'all probably did, you just don't want to admit to it. That's not even the point. The point is, a woman of value don't got just dudes sleeping in the crib, and then you just chalking it up. It's just like, oh, it's just whatever. No man should even have access to your home unless you trust him enough. And if you think that any dude is coming to your crib at a late night like that, or wanting to stay over like that, and he's not trying to fuck or don't want to fuck, you insane. You shouldn't put yourself in a position like that, because how do you know he don't try to do something to you negatively? How you know he don't try to do anything? I'm giving you game that your father should have told you, because clearly he didn't do a good enough job. You can't listen, and you don't know how to make good decisions. And this is why a lot of you modern women end up in the predicaments that y'all be in. Don't let random dudes sleep in your home. You need to have a boundary. You have no boundary. Attention is what got you caught up. You don't know how to make good decisions with your life, and that's why you have in the situations that you have. That's why you attracting dudes that's snooping through your phone, asking you, is you single or not? Asking you dumb shit because of the type of woman that you are. Now you can speak.
Okay, two things. One, I'm not older than you. I'm 24.
You're still too old to be doing that.
Okay, I'm just saying. Two, he was not sleeping in my bed, first off. He was sleeping in a different room in my house. Just so you know, I would not let a man sleep in my bed that I'm not together with.
Do y'all hear this fucking dumb shit?
Regardless of that, I do agree with you. Yes, you're right. I think I might be over trusting, and I probably shouldn't have let him. But shit, you know.
No, I don't know. But shit, you sound like a low. You sound low. You sound.
No, I agree with what you're saying, for real. No, seriously.
Okay, I told you not to stop cutting me off, and you just did it again. Okay, you sound very low IQ. But you sound low IQ. I'm not about to keep going back and forth with you. You don't know how to stop talking. Look, this is the plight of the modern woman, which y'all just heard. That's the plight of the modern woman. Instead of her just saying okay, she has to argue. She just has to. Instead of her just saying, you know what, you're right. Well, he wasn't sleeping in my bed. I mean, he was there, but he wasn't sleeping in the bed. And like, I didn't fuck him, but like, it's not. There always has to be like, I gotta get the last word. I gotta have a final. I have to argue. Y'all, you can't shut the fuck up. This is the problem with y'all. You're going to be a baby mother by 30, and you're going to be blaming men as to why you're a baby mother, why don't nobody want to take you seriously, and why you're overweight and have a badass fucking attitude. You're going to be blaming men for that. And it's really you. You're the problem. It's not men, it's you. But you can't even fucking listen. I'm giving you the game. I'm not telling you, I'm not like disrespecting you. I'm giving you the game. You old enough to not even be doing that shit. The point was he was at her house. I don't know why. Yeah, she talking about whatever room, which I don't believe that shit. Yeah, you had a random nigga in your house and he had to sleep in another bed. So why the fuck he at the house then? I don't believe that shit anyway. He probably fucked, and if he didn't fuck, he probably tried to fuck and they slept together in the same bed. I don't believe he was in the other room, but that's neither here nor there. The point isn't they sleeping in the bed or not. She focused on that instead of focusing on the main point, which is why he at your house in the first place. Modern women always have to have some type of like, you can't never be wrong. Kevin Samuel said it best. Shame, insults, guilt, and then the number one is the need to be right. They have a need to be right. I can't take a L. Ma'am, you're wrong. You're not handling your business correctly. So maybe if you will make better decisions, you probably wouldn't have guys that you're talking to that's snooping through your phone. But I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a misogynist. What do I know? I don't know anything, right? Telling women the truth is misogyny. Just the word to be living in 2025. But then they claim why men are always lying. Men don't never want to be honest. You don't want help. You want somebody to validate your opinions. And it's so crazy because it's like there's so many women that think just like her. They think that shit is normal. Like they think that's like, it's no, it's okay. It's just like, we just came over my house. Like we fucked, like we had sex and like, it's whatever. Everything is just us, whatever. Like they don't have no fucking, they don't care. They don't start to care until, stuff start sagging. That's when they start to care. When stuff start to sag and titties get to sagging and the booty get to drooping and DMs start to go down, dates start to not be there as much and they don't start to get as much attention. And then they're like, okay, I want to settle down. I want a good man. Now they start to make good decisions. Now they start to be serious. But now you 16 bodies in. Ain't nobody trying to take you seriously now. Your value is deteriorated. You're 34 now. You older. You can't even have a baby damn near. You can't have one you know, as healthy as you would 10 years ago. Nobody want to be with you. Now you got all that trauma and that baggage from all these other dudes. It's too late now. And then but the men are all, it's always the men problem. No, you control everything that you make the decision to do. That's your fault. But, you know, again, what do I know?